I think we have to reflect on how we got to where we are today.
Yes.
And the truth is, if we don't get our politics right, the economy will not progress. Our politics is what has brought us to where we are. There was a country where things were going on well, but then we had this politics of bitterness among the politicians. And that actually brought the military into governance, because everything went haywire at a particular time. And people would blame the military for coming in, but there was no choice at that time. I was a young person in Nigeria, but I also could reflect what actually happened. There was something they call wet here, when they stopped people on the road and they said the person ablaze and all that. So the military came in, and the military got also politicized, I would say. And of course, politics was taken into educational institutions. In those days, you had schools that were functioning very well, owned by missionaries, owned by community, and even private individuals. We took politics into our education. Those schools were forcibly taken over by government. They were grant-aided schools, and things were working very well. But then government, in its wisdom, decided to take everything that it could hardly be able. The schools that were being operated by government were not well funded, but those schools were grant-aided, and they were working, and they were efficient, and they were producing good persons. Government took it over. It's politics that went into that. Then you had the mass promotion attitude of government. You don't have to pass. You just have to spend 1 year in school, and then you move to the next one. So the sort of poor quality of education that we're having now actually had its origin from there. Then they now went into other institutions, like traditional institutions and all that. It's same politics. So, and then you have government inconsistency in policies. Government went into a lot of businesses, and those businesses were not functioning very well. It was everything about government. Today, you will talk about bad roads. We all know that you need money to maintain road. And different parts of the world, you have to tow a road so that users can pay some token to be able to maintain this road. It's so politics that made us to remove toll gates. People lost confidence in governance. People lost confidence in government. People who now can aspire to be in position of authority are people who have had some opportunities of either being in government or who had government patronage. And then we have them in politics, and we have them in leadership position. Of course, people who don't have the attitude of running a business and making profit may not be able to also govern well with the mindset of growth. So we are where we are today. So unless we get our politics right, we are not likely to make progress.